Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Playing Round 2 match of the World Championship 2025 between AKindSir and Tyra. AKindSir is from America, qualified through his own league. Nothing dodgy about that at all, kind of about a Blood Bowl league. And then Tyra is French and on the French national team actually in Eurobowl in a few days' time, and a week's time actually. And qualified through Alliance du Petit Monde. I can't speak French, so I don't care. If you don't like it, sorry, but I can't learn French for you. Tyra's won the toss, chosen to receive, and is thinking about anti-blitz a little bit. Nice to see. Because, dark elves are dangerous, aren't they? There is a bit of lack of dedication, I do apologise. But, nobody's perfect, not even me. Sorry, that's a lie. Obviously I am perfect. But, right. Friends with a ref. BC, and that was Tyra, so the humans have got friends with a ref. I don't think friends with a ref is very good, though, so I don't think it'll make you foul loads, but he's going to foul some, right? So, human team, block thrower to beat the wood elves, tackle mighty, and 3 guard blitzers, and then he's gone double guard rather than double block. Basically 6 and 2 threes. I do think I like, oh my god, I do think I like the block. Now screening with these guys isn't so good when he's got a tackle mighty, is it? As much as tackle mighty isn't OP, you could have just done a normal rule of 5 and then it would have been harder to blitz one of the blitzers. So yeah, that was not great exposing that guy to the blitz. Yeah, I kind of think block on the ogre's better, right? Just so you can hit with it every turn and get lucky because your humans are not very good. The Dark Elf team is the Christopher B build, which is very nice. 3 blitzers now, and an Apo, which is also gone. So he's down to 10 players and no Apo instead of 11 players and an Apo. So that's immediately just turn 1. It's just absolutely swung massively in Tyra's favour, hasn't it? Wrestle Witch Elf and Dodge Assassin, and yeah, it's really going to be really hard for AKindSir now, isn't it? Instant full dicing. The humans are unpainted. That is a very good point. Yeah, that's a bit lame, isn't it? And both players lost their first game. Tyra lost versus Metal Malta, who's also in Eurobowl, and AKindSir lost to somebody else. Toure, that's the one. With Old World Alliance, wasn't it? It was the 7 guard Old World Alliance, and now he's up against 5 guard humans. So, big fan of guard is AKindSir. Thank you very much, BB Blitzen. I'm trying my best, and I'm trying to be, not just nicer, but not stupidly nice, like reasonably nice. I was maybe a bit grouchy this morning due to the time, and also being kind of buddies with Chunter, right? I feel like he wouldn't mind me calling him a moron and stuff, and I thought it was funnier to call him a moron. So I thought, while some people could have got the wrong impression and thought I was being mean, I think he'd be okay with it. I hope he'd be okay with it. I expected him to be okay with it, otherwise I wouldn't have said it, Just jest, isn't it? Just banter. Not going guard cage corners. Could do, right? He's so far ahead at this point, he could just go guard cage corners. Yes, I can imagine Tree being grumpy, yeah. I mean, it was a really bad draw for both of them, right? They both got like a 10% bad draw twice. In fact, maybe even the first one was probably worse than a 10%. So they got 1 in 100 unlucky for their opponents, which is pretty bad, isn't it? Like, it's pretty unlucky, isn't it, when you think about it? Like, tree with woodies wants to avoid me, Wenteros, talk, and then Bibby's PC. And then maybe Diom Lord, and then maybe Chunter. So pretty bad to get 2 of those. Thank you very much, BB Blitzen. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe we've got mods. Some mods could have a look at chat, and if somebody says anything nasty, you know, timeout and stuff. That's fair enough. It's hard to do that aspect, isn't it, when you're streaming? So maybe, like, you know, I've got mods. Shout out to Steve, is obviously the most active one. Thank you very much, Steve. But we haven't really, like, you know, talked about it at all. So maybe I should try and professionalize the stream a bit more and actually, you know, think about something like that, timing out people who aren't mean and stuff. I have pulled them up. Alright, good. Well, that's good then. Yet another AV break. This is going pretty well for Tyra, isn't it? A KO, a Kaz, then a KO, and then a stun. And now he's Vengabussing with the Mighty Blow tackle in the Vengabus with the ball. Is always very good thing to do. The problem with this was that this one was here, right? So like I don't like just giving up the hit. I would have probably tried to rescue this rather than, unless there was another one already stuck. I don't know, Jeff. I was looking at chat a bit. Alright, good. Good. This is really rough for AKindSir, and he's got such a lovely painted team as well. This is probably the best target to go for because it's undefended, isn't it? And it's got guard. And if you pushed it, you could push it up to there, and then he could block, and he'd get away from the ogre. So that was clearly the best target to blitz, if you ask me. Kind of sucks that you've got to put a player over here to punch to make a blockless block, but like you've got to, right? That could be a Kaz. Could be great for you. You've kind of got to punch him. Yeah, he doesn't know. See, he kind of had to. Yeah, very nice colour scheme. Not amazing customizations, but very nice, very pretty. And he has got customizations. He's got the shredder mask there for the assassin. That's pretty nice, isn't it? And the skulls for the blitzers, but just the colour's pretty, isn't it? Pretty. Oh, and he's got the hair on the witch. Yeah, pretty nice. And he's up against unpainted humans. Blech. Tackle Mighty. It's funny that Tackle Mighty is absolutely annihilating AKindSir this game, to be fair, with 2 stuns, a KO and a Kaz. Bulgars, yeah, true. It is a tragedy, the lack of bulgars. Oh, ogre goes stupid. Can't really surf, can he? It is the knob. Well, maybe not actually, Lawbell, right? Because since then they've let customizations be applied to different teams. So maybe normal ogres, like maybe human ogres, can get the bow now. I don't know. Fez had the boulder on the knobs, that's for sure. But you might be able to get some of them at least on the human ogre. Maybe OWA, maybe. Yeah, maybe. They've definitely made them more applicable to other races. Factions. He's thinking a long time here, isn't he? He's not gone for the serve, because if he was going for the serve, he'd have assisted from there, right? And then he could have blocked to here and then done a 3+ dodge to surf it, which honestly isn't that terrible, because you're so far behind. You know, doing something to get lucky, like a 1-9 dodge. I would have gone for that personally. It's better than like hitting a catcher, isn't it? Hitting the catcher doesn't really achieve anything. So, you know, it was a 1 in 9 with a witch elf, right, which isn't great. And to leave the witch there, so you'd have then had to reinforce it with a player up here. So it was like a positional cost, and it was a dice roll. So it wasn't like automatic or anything. But I think, I don't know, maybe it was wrong. It wasn't definitely wrong, and it wasn't definitely right. We can say that, can't we? It was an interesting choice. Maybe that's why it took so long. Because he was thinking about what the hell to do. Like, can you stop this with 9 players? I mean, you obviously can stop it with 9 players. Your elves, all your players can like make dodges and get in the way and stuff. Yeah, exposing the assassin here sucks a bit. The low AV, defenseless AV 8+, but doesn't get powered. And because he hasn't moved this one first, he's trapped his blitzer a little bit here. Could have got over here, but now he can only get to there, which isn't great. And he can't go where this guy is. He could have gone there, right, to keep in front of this guy. So yeah, it just stays in the middle. It's not really getting anywhere, so you know. So maybe AKindSir thinks he can just keep the humans in front of him. And then roll some dice at the end of the half. Don't hate it. Can hit the ogre, but again it becomes a big commitment, doesn't it? You've got to put 2 players in to punch it. And then it leaves a player over there. And can you get enough over here? Maybe, honestly. You obviously want to be able to hit this guy because he's defenseless with guard. Interesting. Oh, I did it in confirmed matches. Oh, I'm a moron. Chloe just informing me I'm a moron there. I made my scheduling thread in the confirmed matches channel instead of the scheduling thread. What an absolute moron. I am exhausted. Yeah. Right, so that he's got in an okay shape, hasn't he? At the end of that. AKindSir. And the ogre's gone stupid, which really helps. I didn't see who he blitzed or anything. Because I was being informed what a moron I am. Here we go, tackle mighty again on the blodger. Tackle doing a thing. Mighty blow not doing anything. I guess honestly, do you know what? Do you know why I think tabletoppers overrate tackle mighty? Because there's no replays, and there's nothing like that, right? So you get games like this where you get loads of players banged out, and you're like, oh god, the tackle mighty guy just killed everything. It's so good, and you can never watch, like, you know, you can never see the stats of, like, you know, 14 blocks by that player and, you know, 30% AV breaks and, you know, 4 KOs and two cars or anything like that. You don't see any of that. So you just think, oh, you know, all you've got is your own perception of it. That was a bit spicy, that double rush, wasn't it? But it is turn 6. It is turn 6. And now the problem you've got is you've only got about enough else to just stay in front of them. So if you you know, you could try and blitz this with a wolf, with a witch to try and get it. I said wolf. You could try and blitz with a witch to get it down, but if you do that, it's gonna affect your shape a bit. Captain Holt would love this, yeah. Turn 6 still in his own half. Yeah, sorry, Brittle Deluxe, my bad. But that's what it is, isn't it? You know, like it's just all perceptions, and there's no reality in it. There might be a gaping hole here. You know, let me know if you can spot it. I mean, I don't think there's really a better stack for tabletop, but, well, wrestle strip, you know, potentially wrestle strip, potentially blodge, potentially dodge sidestep. Like, there's other stacks, but like for a human team, I mean, I'd take tackle mighty on a human team. I just wouldn't play humans because I think tackle mighty is that good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't play the humans. But if I was playing humans, yeah, I'd take it. But I just think tabletoppers are like, rah rah rah, it's amazing, and it's just not. That's what I think. Oh, he spotted the gaping hole in the defense. Well done. I mean, as AKindSir, all you have to do here is stop the gaping hole, right? Like, that's all you have to do. You just have to stop this. You can't let him do this. You just can't. You can even wrap around it. I would have moved the ogre first to see if the ogre can wrap around. Because it's just good to know that it's there or not there, right? Sneaky get dirty play. I mean, that is the best stack in the entire game, yeah. That is the best stack in the entire game. But it's not so easy to get for humans, is it? But yeah, there's no doubt about the best stack in the game. Big dice roll now with the base cage. Jump up and arm bar. Very good, Salakis. Cannoneer fumble risky. Yeah. So doesn't secure the cage corner. Instead, does a 3-2 to secure the cage corner, which is a bit rowdy, isn't it? I feel like securing the cage corner first is good, and then dodge this guy out and go wherever. But I feel like the first dodge that you've already done, you should secure the cage corner. I wouldn't go that far, Bucky. Multiple block pile driver. Could go in with the assassin, yeah. Except it's you'd have to block off the two guys first. That was my alarm to wake me up for my game, but I rescheduled it till tomorrow. These guys lost. I realised, yeah, I should have maybe have a little thing in the corner to show what the matchup is, shouldn't I? Because yeah, this is an elimination match. They both lost the first game, so whoever loses this game will be eliminated. And pile driver is more armor rolls as well, Bucky, so there you go. Multi-block, pile driver, tree man. Mathematically amazing. Oh, do you know what? This is the assassin. I thought the assassin was there. And I thought, because he was there a couple of turns ago, right? So I thought he was still in the center. Oh dear. Alright, so the assassin was here. Can he get in the way? Like, it's just hard for him to get in the way enough, isn't it? So maybe you should have gone for the dodge in the assassin. Like, it's kind of rubbish, but it would have worked just quietly. He rolled a 9. He's gone for the uphill. Oh, this is an uphill into a triple uphill, though. Would it be? No, then this wasn't guard, so he had to cancel this. He had to cancel this, didn't he? AKindSir had to cancel this. Because this was going to be an uphill into a triple uphill. So he had to cancel that, so it would have been a double uphill into a double uphill. Reroll into a double skull? No. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if he'd started with his block full blocks, he could have maybe made that a 3D. Oh, does he not know what turn it is? No. Oh, it was a rush. Okay, so he could have failed. No, I don't think so, backyard door. I didn't notice it. But then, I'm shattered. But then I am completely and absolutely shattered, and basically don't have a brain at this point. He does have enough elves left to win, yeah. You know, he's got 10, right? If this goes to overtime, which is the only way he can win. So he's got 10 elves. Just needs to be sensible, doesn't he? He's got to be sensible. Super sensible. Mentally tough, as Bucky would say. Gets a surf here. Honestly, the problem is you could get loads of damage, right? You could just go for the surf. The one turns hard even with a quick snap here, isn't it? Yeah, this one turns hard even with a quick snap. So I reckon I wouldn't bother trying. It's quite a good setup, isn't it? All this guard here messes with the pushes quite well, probably. That's the big thing for me, Jomini. For me, like the fact that Woodies just have the one turn is just really good, isn't it? Dark Elves just basically don't have it. You know, like, yes. Before once again somebody says, but I can one turn with Dark Elves. Yes, it's possible. But it's so low odds as to not really be worth it. Union are way better at one turns. Union are good at one turns. Because the Nerves of Steel means they can just get the catch in a 2+, doesn't it? That helps a lot. I don't know what he's doing here. It just doesn't seem worth it, right? When you could just surf a Lino. Honestly, I'd just take the Lino surf. Or play for a timeout. Well, you can play for the timeout and the Lino surf, right? This isn't worth your time bank. Legitimately, it's just not worth trying. That's my analysis. Starts with a stab. I mean, this isn't a one-turn attempt, is it? Kaz, though. Yeah, if you're not going to go for the one turn, you might as well just set up the surf, right? Like, the surf is just better. That was luckier though, wasn't it? That was a lot luckier. Casing a Garda. It was lower odds but higher impacts, which is maybe better, right, in this situation, to be fair. Oh, he didn't get his KO back. 9 players. Maybe you've got to get luckier, so going for the much lower chance but greater payoff. Like, there's no point in losing less, right? There's no point taking 100% chance of a 1-0 loss. You're better off taking a 1% chance of a 2-1 win, right? And then a 99% chance of a 3-0 loss or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, those kind of things, you gotta play your outs. So I do think that the surf on the lino was okay, like, but it's only paying off if you make more removals, isn't it? Whereas removing the Garda pays off massively because now it's actually affected the quality on the pitch. So it's interesting. That is an interesting one. Maybe it was better to just block the Garda. Well, better luck dackering this time, AKindSir. He is chasing the Daka. But one side's going to be weaker. Because of that guard removal. The Dark Elf Daka is a bit difficult due to the movement, yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Goes back again. The problem with going back again is they can really, really crowd you here. And something can go really, really wrong. Probably would have been better going right up to the end zone here. Just so that the ogre can't base, right? Something to think about that. He could have gone really tight to his end zone. Oh well, the ogre can't base anyway. I mean that he might not close down as much as he otherwise would have done. Oh, he is. Hello, Quincy. Looks like the catcher's stupid there, doesn't it? This doesn't look the world's best Daka defense, does it? Well, the problem that AKindSir's got is he's so wide, right? If he'd been more central with everything, they'd all be able to come together. Whereas instead, they're not coming together. They are coming separately. I mean, there might be an easy way to smash this wide open, who can say? Maybe Moomin Slayer. Maybe the old ones didn't work. So we'd have to see with the new ones what the new ones are like. I mean, there's two ways you can blitz this wide open, isn't there, actually? And one's significantly better than the other way. So let's see which way he goes. This is terrible Daka defense, isn't it, from Tyra? Tyra better hope nobody Dakas versus him in Euro Bowl. Hello, Plo. It's just not possible, is it? It's just not possible. He's probably, I mean, I hope he's working out exactly where every single player is going to go here. But it would have been so much better if he'd been tighter, right? If he'd been tighter and like this was here and this was here and this was here and this, he's gone the wrong way. So the problem with this is it's blockless and it's versus block. So there's a 55%. Now he gets the push, sure he gets the push. But this one could have gone there and hit him, right? And then it's 75% knockdown and you've got block as well. And I just think that's better. But this way, you know, you don't have to go past this guy. So you know, there are bonuses to going this way. But I think blitzing directly with a block was big enough difference to make this way better. Because with 4 rerolls, he could have like dodged this one and punched this, and then got these things through more as well. Maybe he did. Who would make a mistake like that, Brutal Deluxe? Certainly not me. Hello, Dimmy. Don't know. So my Blood and Tears game was supposed to be on today, but that's on tomorrow instead because I was absolutely shattered. So I got him to reschedule it, so that was nice of him. My game versus the goblins, I don't know. I can't believe I've got goblins, by the way. It's so insane, isn't it? Corner cut. Don't worry, snakes are for other people. Thanks, Quincy. That's not meant to be a scathing attack, by the way. Like, you're gonna have to roll 2s, aren't you, with L's? Chomp, 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 chomp. So yeah, the World Championship game, no idea. It's nice that there's a second chance though, isn't it? Even if I lose this, I'll have another chance. But it just seems guaranteed, doesn't it? Backyard Dodo, written in the stars. I started complaining as soon as the rule set for the World Championship was shown to us. I was like, please make goblins worse. I don't want anyone to take them. I was like, no. And then, funnily enough, Sazasti, who I'm playing, is like, well, no, goblins are so nerfed, and I'm like, no, they've got better than everybody else. That's the opposite of being nerfed. They're the only team that can have sneaky get dirty player. They're the only team that can have stars. They're the only team that, like, you know, they get more money than everybody. They get more skills than everybody. That's the opposite of being nerfed, isn't it? They get everything for this rule set, goblins, and I think they should be rubbish. Like, I don't want goblins to be as good as dark elves. You know. I just don't want them to be as good. I don't think they should be. Like, it's just stupid, right? If goblins are as good as dark elves. And the reason being, goblins win by dicing people. And he, you know, and then, you know, and I'm like, you know, you can only beat a top player if you dice them. And he's like, nah. But then he certainly diced Justicium in the first round. And he might dice me as well. It's fine them being fun, but there's a time and a place, isn't there? And I'd rather it wasn't the championship, world championship. It is Bucky, but on the other hand, what's the point of the cup? What's the point of the play-ins? Right? Is it better? Is it to get the better players? Is this round to weed out the better players or the worst players? Because Justicium's definitely better than the goblins who beat him. So, like, now it's funny for us to watch the goblins beat him, but it's not getting the best players in the World Cup, is it? So, who knows? I mean, they are fun to watch. They are fun to watch. Of course they are. And it will be, like, you know, it was really funny for all of us. Especially for us who were trying to win it. It was really fun for us to watch Justicium get diced by goblins. But, you know, everyone just watching is funny, isn't it? But it wasn't funny for him. And, like, I don't know, I just don't think the idiot comedy choice should be as or more competitive than, like, the core races of Blood Bowl. So, yeah. That's true, Randall Carlisian. That's true. Like, you know, like, look, like, you know, I don't even want anybody to agree with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying what I think. But the goblins won 2 out of 3, didn't they? The goblins did win 2 out of 3, and the Ripper Varag game was incredible. You know, he made some really good plays in that. This is tricky again, isn't it, for AKindSir? He knows, Uncle Muffles. He knows what I think of them. I mean, they are, right? Like, that's the fluff. That's the fluff of them. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, if the point of the World Championship is for people to super duper enjoy it, then keep them viable. You know. Like, that's fine, isn't it? If the point of the planes was to weed out the better coaches with a better chance of, you know, the better chance of winning the competition, then a high variance team like Goblins does not do that. It's just a fact. Again, like, even if the Goblin coaches were the best coaches in the tournament, they're still playing a high variance race, so it's still, you know, unlikely for them to win the tournament. But they've still got a very high chance to dice people. So it just depends what the organisers want, isn't it? That's ultimately all it is. This is pretty annoying, isn't it? Because your Witch Elf would trap herself if she blitzed. This guy can't because he's a guard. So then you could dodge out and blitz, but then that seems rubbish, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you've got to do a blockless block and a dodgeless dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then that would give you this 2+ out. Maybe you'd go there and then block him, and then that would give you this 2+ out, and this 2+ out, and this 2+ out. He could try 3-2, so that's probably the play, isn't it? Probably hitting him. Oh, he wouldn't give you this 2+ out because he's got a block. It's a stun. Oh yeah, this isn't here. Oh, clever AKindSir. This isn't here, so he does have to 2+ dodge with things. Not if he blocks this. Maybe this is okay. No, of course, Plo. Like that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, if you've just got to know what the organisers want. That's the important thing, isn't it? And then from there you can work out whether goblins should be a thing or not. Well, it's right though, isn't it? Like it's right. It's up to them. It's what the organisers want from the competition. Might do a wanna here. I don't hate it, honestly. Because the thing that the wanna would do would maybe it would kill him, and then you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd be 1 square less, but this guy might be dead, right? So that 3+ is better than that 3+ if you're not bringing this guy as well. But by doing that 3, 2, now you could potentially do this 2, 3, 2 and have another player out as well, but he hasn't tried. So in that case, this 3 I think was better than that. For this case of 1 square of movement. Oh my god, the ogre's gone stupid 3 turns in a row. This is pretty nice, isn't it, though? There's a lot of stuff here for AKindSir. Yeah, it has put him down to 1 reroll, but it's pretty strong, and he shouldn't need any for the rest of the half. But the problem is, he needs it in overtime, doesn't he? The problem is, this has been expensive. He spent 3 rerolls in this drive, and it's turn 12, and he's going to have to win in overtime, so rough. It is hilarious that the ogre charged forward on turn 1 and then just did nothing for 3 turns after that. Of course, what I mean is, Quincy, the problem is he's having to spend 3 rerolls on this offensive drive, so even if he wins the toss and gets the ball in overtime, he's already had to score 3. You know what I mean? He's had to spend 3 rerolls to score, so it's not looking good for him, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, he had to spend those rerolls. Maybe he didn't need to spend 1 or 2 of them, but that's the point, right? Like, if you have to spend 3 rerolls to get to this point, it's not looking good for you, even if you get to overtime, because you'll have to spend them again, and you won't have them. But now he's got loads of rolls that he can make relatively easily here. Surf's up, you reckon? I don't think he'll surf this. Oh, he might though. It is a really good surf. No, he's not gonna. It's not sensible to surf it. But it would be amazing. And it's how far behind you think you are. It may, like, honestly, there's that many turns left. Maybe it was right to surf it. Maybe it was. Imagine if you cas it. Gives you a lot of equity for overtime, doesn't it? Instead of like probably just losing at the moment. So yeah, I didn't think of the surf, you know, because it seemed a bit stupid, but when you're quite far behind, you've got to play a bit stupid, haven't you? Oh, tragedy. That was a really good one to make, wasn't it? Because he could have gone and stood there. So he'd have been right in the way of the Mighty Blow tackler. Hey, the ogre moved. Oh, that's a terrible square. I guess he's blitzing the blodger, isn't it? I would have blitzed the assassin, right? I would have put in the guard there and then blitzed the assassin. But he's blitzing the blodger, so it's not a terrible square. He just had a different idea to me. That's a terrible roll. He does go for the reroll. Yes, Fimir. Yes, yeah. I managed to get my opponent to reschedule for tomorrow because I am absolutely shattered right now, honestly. Absolutely shattered. He maybe could have eaten it, yeah. But you know, if he can spend a reroll here on this drive to make AKindSir use his last reroll, that's like a good trade, isn't it? So maybe he thought it was worth it. Well, obviously he didn't think it was worth it, but like maybe it is worth it. maybe it was worth it. Because like I don't think he's going to stop the score, but if you can make him use a reroll, yeah. I don't think it was. My instinct is not great, but you never know. Oh, see, he has to use his last reroll. You don't need to think about this, buddy. At least it didn't snake, eh? Imagine if he just started with the assassin dodge and just snaked. Did he not? What else could he have done? There's no way he's not making a critical 136 there. What safe moves were there? He didn't have any. He doesn't have any safe moves. Everything's based. Stab with the assassin is a terrible idea because then he doesn't have an assassin down there. Standing up player's not good because he wants to roll 3 2s to get somewhere. He doesn't have safe moves. These guys are too far away to be relevant. So he's standing up, they're just getting knocked over for no reason. And maybe not going overtime with you. You can't stab the catcher. Then it's a 1 in 36 dodge and then you just turn over instantly. And then he loses. Gets his ball hit with Tackle Mighty. Like it's not. He's not in a good spot. There's no safe moves anymore. So you know, maybe it was worth the reroll from Tyra last turn. Dodges through tackle. No problem. 3-2, no problem. Fails that 3-2. So I think you just blitz the assassin and base the ball, right? And then whatever happens now, AKindSir's just got to make dice that he doesn't want to roll. Like, you know, he's going to have to roll critical dice. 4th bonehead, yeah. Insane. It's too late for these guys to be relevant, right? So it was the right decision to leave these guys down. It's the POW. Well, it's rough, isn't it? Slipping away from AKindSir. Only one play can possibly make here. Correct to nut. It's the only play, right? Literally the only play. Because that's a 1 in 6 failure. And the Witch Elf dodge is a 1 in 9 failure. And then maybe a 1 in 6, maybe 1 in 36. But it's just better. They're doing the Witch Elf dodges with dodges better. And then you're hitting this with Wrestle. And you're hitting it twice, ensuring you get rid of the tackle zone. So this is just better. Witch Elf is just better. Hello Tuk, this is round 2 already, yep, of the play-ins. Tyra lost his first game, AKindSir lost his first game, so one of these two will be eliminated in about 5 minutes, and it's probably AKindSir, isn't it? He's 1-0 down, and he's just got the ball sacked. So it's looking very rough for AKindSir. Fails the pickup. And then catches the bounce. So he hasn't lost yet. He has not lost yet, AKindSir. So he can either blitz stab instantly, or he can go for Witch Elf blitz, which is probably better, isn't it? Or a blitzer blitz, which might be worse. 8+ is like less than 50-50, isn't it? So 2D'ing him has to be better with block. Which elf gives you 2 tries at it, doesn't it? Which is nice. Stabbing means you don't need to do the dodges, and you've got the Witch Elf or the Blitzer for recovery. This is the first stage of the World Championships. It's stage 1. It's round 2 of stage 1. It's very easy to work out. Phase 1. Phase 1. Round 2. Does a 1 in 6 dodge off? Just gets pushes. This is the thing, the Witch Elf would have given you 2 chances, wouldn't it? Is the thing. So really the Witch Elf maximised the chance of the knockdown. And there we go, that's done. So, congratulations. It's a bit sad now, isn't it, now that people are getting eliminated. We had 1 eliminated this morning. I won't do spoilers in case nobody knows. But there you go, AKindSir is eliminated. Commiserations to him. Congratulations to Tyra, who survives to the 3rd round, where he will play somebody else who's won 1, lost 1. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.